My name is Vince Soberano, and this is Brian Schnell, and we're here to demonstrate with you today killer Muay Thai techniques used for mixed martial arts fighting. Leg kicks are vital in fighting because of their ability to take out your opponent's balance, to disrupt his mobility, or to completely take out your opponent by keeping him on the ground and keeping him from getting up. It's a good way to set up your kicks, it's a good way to set up your takedowns, and it's a great way to set up your punches as well. We're going to demonstrate the different types of leg kicks and the different applications in this video. Okay, let's work with a cut kick. Basically, the cut kick is a 45-degree kick straight from the ground. It's a fast, hard kick to the leg. Your target area is the side of the leg for a Charlie horse. Okay, 45 degrees. I want to show you real quick where it's landing. So from here, boom, 45 degrees from the ground. Your lead leg will pivot. You'll pivot and throw the kick forward. Your hips will pop forward. Not around, but forward. Like this. Your foot is 45 degrees. Not this way. The impact comes up 45 degrees, and it's pretty devastating. So from here, boom, this is my impact right here. Part foot, part shin will make contact with your opponent. So, in fast mode, here goes. 45 degrees. Follow through with a punch or grab him for a knee. Or you can follow through with several cut kicks. So once again, finally, let's try this one more time. Okay. Here goes. Here, watch my pivot all the time. His other leg pivots all the time, turns. Your lead hand is always checking your opponent to make sure he doesn't move forward to grab you or to counter punch. Okay. Now let's work on the next kick. It's a chopping kick. This time, instead of going 45 degrees straight up, this kick will come up and down. Your target area is not so much the side, but towards more the front of the leg or the hip, right here. So once again, the same motion, except now it's more around motion. Your hips, instead of moving forward, will pop around. So it comes around, boom. Most of the impact now will be your shin bone. So from here, I'll bring this up and then drop. Just like that. Chopping kick. Okay, let's try some impact here. So once again, instead of 45 degrees, now we're going around and down. So there's an up and down motion. Each time you're on the balls of your foot and you're always pivoting. The key is always in the hips in all your kicks. And I'm going to emphasize that throughout this entire video. So use your hips every single time, no matter what the angle of your kick. So one more time on the chopping kicks. Okay. The next kick simply is just a distracting kick. Just like you would throw a jab, you throw a check. And most of the checking kicks are aimed right above the knee. And your purpose is to buckle the knee back, to straighten up his leg, so he can follow through here, check, or you come up with a chopping kick, or check, come up with a punch, or a knee. So once again, from here, just hold it in front, right here, right, just like that. So to practice that on the pads, just check, just like that. Aim for the top of the knee. Or, just hold this against. Or you can go a little bit diagonally to the inside of the knee. That's another checking kick. The inside leg. Alright. So those are 3 different types of leg kicks. Okay, technique number 1, we're going to work on setting up the chopping kick. We're going to start off with a cut kick to the leg as he buckles forward, hook to the head, and then finish off with a chopping kick to the leg. Okay, so once again, from here, 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more time. This kick goes straight for the leg. He buckles forward. You throw a hook. Okay, hook punch to the head, to the jaw, and then retract slightly and bring a power shot kick in. Okay. The key is to keep your center in front of your opponent. You know, you don't want to step out to finish off with a kick. You always want to keep your center here. So you throw the kick, boom. You buckling forward, you're still in your line of attack. Throw the hook to move him slightly over. So instead of you having to step out to place this kick, you move him over to the side slightly, giving you the angle that you need, and then you sort of drift back and come in for the finishing kick. Okay? One time. Okay. We'll try this on the pads. Now we're going to try the technique on the pads to give you a perspective on the power of the technique. Again, cut kick, hook, and then chopping kick. Okay, so on the pad work from here. One more time. Technique number 2. We're going to work off an attack. He throws a leg kick. You block with your shin. Okay. You shuffle and attack to the inside of the leg. Cut kick to the inside of the leg. Throw as he pitches forward. You throw a right cross and the left hook to finish him off. So from here, boom. Here, cross, hook. Okay. One more time. A little. Bam, bam, boom. So it doesn't matter if he blocks this or tries to smother this, you come around to the side of the head. Most important is to get this first kick in, because that's what jolts him. Boom. And gives you the opportunity to deliver the 2 punches successfully. Time. Here. Alright, so let's break this down a little bit. You block, make sure you're nice and tight. Keep your heel down, keep your toes up, tighten up your muscle. Again, here, and as you set this down, quick shuffle. Okay, you don't have to switch your stances like this. Just a quick shuffle, and then deliver 45 degrees straight to the inside of the leg. Drop this right hand nice and tight and come across with a hook. Okay? Slower. Here. Bam. 1, 2. You can see the setup there. This kick pitched him forward. Okay, last time. Okay, working on the pads, your partner basically just drops it a little bit, slightly downwards like this. Okay, and just practice the leg kick, or he can throw a kick at you just for your own good, for your own practice. And then you shuffle here and here. Okay, let's try that. Okay, let's try it a little slower now. I'm going to break it down. Block. Again, shuffle. Use your whole hip. Once again, rotate your hip around. Forward. So from here, shuffle. boom. More hip motion, and then drop for this punch using your hips each time. Try one time. Here, 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 and here. Okay, one time. Alright. Technique number 3. At this point, your opponent will try to lunge, either for a takedown. You're going to use your push kick to jam him defensively. Here, then do a 1-2 combination, straight and hook combination, and then use your chopping kick to give you the power to stop him completely. Okay, so he moves in, boom, 1, 2, 3. Okay, move back a little bit. From here, here, 1, 2. Okay. Okay, the key is not to get off balance. As he moves in, don't lean back too much to where you lose your balance. Lean slightly forward and push. Push. Okay. Now set up for that leg kick. Take your time. Throw these punches nice and crisp. Okay, even if he blocks them, it sets off the chopping kick. One more time. Here, 1, 2, 3. Okay, go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it may also be good for you to smother your opponent a little bit, keep his distraction so you can get this kick here. Keep your lead hand out there. So again, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, let's try the pads. Alright, so he moves forward slightly. You jam him. Okay. Cross, hook, and kick. Okay, ready? Go. Alright, let's break this down. So from here, as he moves forward, push kick. Okay, then deliver the 2 punches. Okay, and then round kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, technique number 4. This time your opponent tries to come in for either a single leg takedown or any type takedown. Of course, your typical defense would be to sprawl against your opponent. Okay, pull the foot back that he's trying to get. Okay, pull back quickly, come up with an uppercut and a hook. Quick flurry, bam. As he moves back or stands up, okay, take the opportunity and throw a cut kick to the leg. So once again, he comes in, sprawl, uppercut, hook, okay, one time, cut kick, okay. Okay, let's break this down. Once again, sprawl. Quickly bring back your arm, fast uppercut, hook combination, and then adjust your leg while you're throwing that combination. Buy some time, look for that opening. When you see the opening, go for it. So your target can either be down here, on the knee, side of the knee, or up here. You can even use the same cut kick motion if it's low on the ground like this to go boom. Okay, kind of double up with your knee to the head at the same time. Same way. Okay? One more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, on the pads. Practice this on the pads. All your partner has to do is angle the pads for the same punches. He can move slightly forward, dip his head down so you have something to sprawl against. So as he does that, okay, you practice the sprawl, okay, and quickly come back, hook, uppercut and hook, and then cut kick. So once more time. 1, 2. Break this down a little bit, one more time. So, once again, sprawl, uppercut, hook, and cut kick. Okay, don't compromise your cut kick. Set everything up for this last kick. Always know what you want to do. So again, sprawl. At this point you're already thinking, I'm going to finish off with this cut kick. So you set up with this hook and uppercut, and then lunge, full power. So one more time, he jumps in, boom, quick, not for knockouts, but just for setup, and that's where you finish him off. All right? Technique number 5. Okay, this time he's coming in for a takedown after you throw your leg kick. I throw a leg kick and it takes advantage of that. He moves in, I'm going to sprawl, sidestep at the same time. Keep him from continuing his attack. Then I'm going to start attacking his legs as he keeps moving. Boom. I'm stepping, kicking, forever. Boom. Okay, so let's try that one more time. Okay, so one more time. I throw my leg kick. He tries to go for my leg. I sprawl, sidestep, attack his leg. Keep moving, attacking his leg. Okay. Okay, break this down again. As I throw this leg kick, he's going to try and lunge for a takedown. I sprawl. At this point, I push against him and move to the side. Attack the leg. Take both legs, set up again. Keep attacking that leg. 2 or 3 kicks to the leg. 2 or 3 cut kicks to the leg, and he's bound to go down. One more time. From here, kick, set him up like that. Move to the side, bam. Boom. So alright, in the pads, what I'm going to do is throw a leg kick lightly, because remember it's just a setup to get him to come towards you, and then you move forward and he just spins, bam, bam, just like that, just to get the motion down. So one time, just lightly, bam, boom, boom. Okay, as you can see, constantly, my legs are constantly moving. I'm constantly adjusting myself so I can get the right angle, but my focus is to take the leg out as he keeps staggering around. So from here, boom, boom, step, boom, adjust, boom, adjust again, boom, like that. One time, so. Okay, let's break this down. Okay, from here, leg kick, nice and light and quick. Okay, sprawl, and then side step. Get that angle, move forward again as he keeps moving. Boom, and attack that leg. Okay. Stay busy, keep kicking that leg, keep hitting that leg, keep nailing it. It's like chopping a tree down. Okay, technique number 6. Lead off with your opponent attacking you, trying to go for a takedown or trying to close the gap, and you're going to sprawl. Here, you're going to throw a leg kick, and then as he moves forward, trap him in a choke and bring him up. Okay. So from here, he sprawls. Okay, leg kick, he moves forward, grab him. Okay. One more time. As he comes in, sprawl, leg kick, choke. Okay. So break it down and slow. So from here, again, sprawl. Use your leverage. Bring up that leg kick to buck him forward slightly. As he moves in, you just pull him right into a guillotine and choke. Okay, one more time. Move. Kick. Bring him in. Choke. Out. One more time. Sprawl. Kick. Choke. Okay, technique number 7. You're gonna prevent another takedown by using your sprawl, but break off instantly. Throw a 1, 2, 3 combination and finish off with a kick. Use your punches and your kicks to keep your opponent away. So again, he dips his head forward just to give you the sprawl, and then from here, 1, 2, 3, and kick. One time. So he comes in. Make sure it's nice and fast. Your punches have to be nice and fast because you want to prevent the guy from following through with his attack. So as soon as you break the first attack, start showering him with punches. Okay, as soon as you get him stabilized, finish him off with a kick, a cut kick. So again, break this down again. From here, sprawl. Okay, push him back. 1, 2, 3. Bam. So the flurry as fast as you can. Again, flurry. Use your hips. Bam, bam. Boom. Well, through as hard as you can. So again, bam, bam, bam. Okay, technique number 8. One of the common things that happen in a fight situation is closing the gap in here. People get too close, or someone comes in for takedown, and might get him in this situation right here. And so what we're going to do is practice throwing leg kicks from this position. It's almost uncomfortable and almost weird position to throw leg kicks, but it's actually one of the best places to throw your chopping leg kicks because you've closed the gap and you have full control over your partner or your opponent at this point. So off a guillotine choke. From here, you sprawl and you get him in guillotine. Okay, all you gotta do is use your elbows, your arms to slightly move him forward and back, and then use your chopping kicks, not your cut kicks, to nail him. So from here, your hips have to go wide out. So here, as you push him out, your hips at the same time will go wide out, right, like this, and you chop. So from here, you get him in the guillotine. Now look at the motion of my hips. As I push him out, I pop this hip back. Okay? I push him out and I pop this hip back. Gives me the room to bring this up and down. Bring your legs up and wide. Okay? There's no telegraphing here because you've got your opponent in a tight clinch. So from here. Okay, so again, he comes in. So one more time to break this down. So he comes in, you sprawl, you get him into a guillotine or a chokehold of some sort. You're both standing up. Okay, again, chop, kick, kick. Most strikers don't know what to do once they're on the ground. And one of the worst places to be is with your back on the ground and your opponent standing up and just coming towards you. What do? Most of the time, people try to stand straight up like this, and they get hit with kicks or punches. Okay, or they try to roll out of the way and expose their backs to their opponent. Okay, what you have to do is use your kicks. You know, you have an arsenal of kicks. You use them. And especially the leg kicks, you can use the leg kicks, especially since you're directly right in front of his legs. So one of the ways to set it up is to use your other kicks. First of all, take your time when you have your back on the ground. You got to get back up somehow. So you have to be really careful. So with my back on the ground, I'm constantly pushing him away with his kicks right here. And then now I'm going to set him up. I'm going to bring this leg up like I was going to kick him in the head. And as he starts to go for this leg, okay, I'm going to whip this other leg across to his leg, okay, using the same chopping motion, okay, kind of scissoring yourself like that. Okay, so from here, again, I'm like keeping him away, I do this, and come right back to his leg, again, and then I can get it back up, okay, so back from here. Away. Okay. You can multiply that from here. I'm going here. I press to grab. 1, 2, 3. Keep off the back. Okay. Nice, sharp chopping kicks. So let's work on the pads here. This is a good training technique and training method here. Is to use the pads wherever you are, so you can practice kicking the pads not only from standing up position, but also with your back on the ground. So from here, I'll practice, you know, my jabbing kicks right here, and my leg kicks from here. Then you could double up. Okay, technique number 10. We're going to set up, this is one of Brian's favorites actually. You know, I set him up for a rear leg attack. So I'm going to throw a leg kick here, a cut kick here. The second time I throw that, he's going to be more on guard. He's going to try and pick up and block it. And I know that, so that's why I'm setting him up. So I throw this leg, and as I feint, he picks up the leg, I drive this through to the back leg. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to hit right here in the inside of the knee. And they'll collapse the knee, kick him off balance. Okay, so from here, I go bam. Okay. So one more time. Now, let's break this down a little bit. I throw this kick, boom. I throw the other kick, but instead of driving this kick towards the lead leg, I'm actually going to feint a little bit with my hip to get him to pick up that leg. As soon as I see that coming, without even pulling my hip back, I just drive through. The key is now your lead leg. Okay, and I'll tell you why. Because from here, if he picks up the leg and I just try to reach forward without moving my lead leg, I don't get him. I'm right here. But what I'm going to do is from here, bam, as I do this, this scoots forward just a little bit. It's amazing what an inch can do. Just an inch forward. Here, suddenly, see where my leg is? It's completely wrapped around his back leg. So, bam, boom, right there. Okay, now watch this leg, watch the lead leg this time. Don't worry about the back leg. So from here, bam. See that little inch that I put forward? Little inch that I moved in. So one more time. There. Okay, let's try the pads. Okay, to practice that technique, technique number 10, we're just going to work on double kicks, because really what you're doing is you're throwing the same kick twice in a row and just adjusting a little bit. So this time I'm going to throw this kick and my partner's going to shuffle just slightly back, slightly, and I'm going to shuffle slightly forward and deliver the kick the second time. So from here, just slowly, bam, bam. Okay. go. Ready? All right, this next technique for grapplers is you're going to use your leg kick to set up your opponent. So what you're going to do is throw the inside cut kick to buckling forward, and then you slide in, and you go for the single leg. Take him down for an ankle lock. From here you have an ankle lock. If he tries to come forward, you drop down and finish it off. Okay. So one more time, I throw this, I come in, okay, ankle lock, okay, or go down to the ground. Okay, a little faster, so from here, boom. Faster from here, I come in, leg kick, drop, down.
Yeah.
Breaking it down one more time. So from here, leg kick, he throws a punch or something, I move in forward, take the leg down, and finish off. This next technique from a grappler's perspective is to throw the outside leg kick to buckle your opponent so you can move in, okay, for another takedown. Okay, we're going to do a takedown from here and get on top of the guy. All right, technique number 13 for grapplers. From here, we're going to use the leg kick again. Set up your opponent, jar him or weaken him with the inside kick, and then come up with a chopping kick to make him block it, part of your setup. And as he brings up that leg, you shoot down here and take the other leg down. As he tries to spin to get you, come around to an ankle lock. So, one more time slowly. From here, I'm going to go inside kick. He blocks. I shoot. Take him down. Spin. Okay, and then pull off. So again, from here, cut, kick, shoot, down, spin, and pull off. One more time, breaking this down again. Kick, block, shoot, down, roll, ankle lock. Okay, get a little fluid.
Nice.
All right, we're going to throw a couple bonus techniques, and these are really techniques for strikers who find themselves in a situation where their leg gets trapped. They throw a kick, and their opponent grabs their leg and tries to bring them down to the ground or whatever. So what we're going to do, there's two things we can do. From here, he grabs my leg, and before he can get a solid hold on it, as soon as I feel that grab, I just turn and tumble away. Pretty simple. That's all I need to do to break away. So from here, tumble out of the way. It's a little awkward, but by the turn itself and pulling loose, you're able to get loose. But you have to work this fast. So from here, down. Just like that. The other technique is from here, you want to take him down to the ground. So you're a good grappler, you want to take advantage of the situation, you throw a kick, he grabs your leg. Okay, so you drop to the ground and you scoop the other leg with you and take him down to an ankle lock or you know, in a knee bar. So from here, I drop down like this, scoop him, okay, and then to a knee bar. So again, from here, bam. So. That's it. That's it for leg kicks. Muay Thai leg kicks, killer leg kicks for mixed martial arts. My name is Vin Soberano and Brian Schnell, and we thank you for watching this video.